It has a rich assortment of illustrations, photos, and historical instruments. But this collection of a medical field may make some people cringe or a bit skittish. This week, we're taking a look at the William P. Diedisch Center for Urologic History as part of my summer series on museums in the region.
This instrument is called the Desormeaux endoscope, made by Jean Desormeaux. It was actually lit using a kerosene and turpentine mixture that was set on fire. The heat came out of this chimney up above.
Archivist Tupper Stevens is describing some of the historic instruments first used in the specialty of urology. It's all part of a museum located near BWI Airport that delves into functions of the kidney, bladder, and urinary tract system, and the early techniques used to prevent obstruction. While onlookers might get a bit squeamish visiting this museum, urologists say it's an important science that often gets overlooked.
Now, every human being has to deal with urology. It shows you how we began to look inside the bladder and then what we did inside the bladder once we figured out what the problem could be.
Physicians and other important contributors of the cystoscope are featured in the exhibits as they developed and modified more effective and safer remedies in the field.
Here we see the picture of prostatic tissue taken from one man in one operation.
The museum includes a section on quackery, as fake doctors tried various so-called cures for ailments.
We also show the history of the catheter, which is the oldest medical instrument used by man, and the history of stone surgery, which is the oldest surgical operation done by man.
It even displays some of the early techniques used to treat gentlemen who would walk about town with a hollowed-out cane or umbrella retrofitted with a catheter and lubricant in the handle. As technology has advanced, so have many of the treatments. But even today, urologists are often surprised by their finds.
One of our most unusual stones came from a patient who had bladder cancer. The doctor called to say that he had removed a 10-pound stone from this patient.
10 pounds, yikes. Well, if you'd like to visit the Urology Museum, you can call 410-689-3785 to set up an appointment.